I am a genie.
We might not be able to grant you 3 wishes like the genie, but we're pretty sure this video is about to make all your dreams come true.
Can you make me a prince?
Welcome back, TheThings fans. It's time for you to get ready to head into a whole new world. Disney has the super important job of making sure their live-action remakes come with just as much 90s nostalgia as their animated versions. And when it comes to the Aladdin remake, we can see just how hard they worked to make it perfect by taking a peek behind the curtain. But they couldn't do it without having all the fun, of course. In this video, we're taking you behind the cameras with bloopers, deleted scenes, and everything in between to show you just how they kept that nostalgic magic alive.
Ooh,
I wish for you.
little monkey with the lamp trick.
This first deleted scene features Agrabah's finest street rat, his pet monkey, and of course the lovely Dahlia? We all know the iconic story about Aladdin and Jasmine's first meeting. He saved her after she accidentally steals from a street merchant to feed poor children. Robin Hood, is that you? But this live action has been holding back an adorable love at first sight moment between the two that never made the final cut. Flower petals and all. And then they proceed to quite literally run for their lives. How romantic.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Speaking of running for their lives, what would an intense Disney chase be without a good musical number? Aladdin's performance of One Jump Ahead was nothing short of perfect, but that perfection came with a lot of movie magic. It's just unrealistic to think that a streetcar would be perfectly placed to carry you to your destination, or that Aladdin would make every humanly impossible jump. Well, let's just say that a lot of rope was involved, and we're betting a lot of takes also. Shout out to Mena Massoud for absolutely killing the number though.
There are stairs, you know.
Where's the fun in that?
With 2 main characters played by actors like Mena and Naomi Scott, there's no doubt they had a blast filming together. Their chemistry was iconic both on and off camera, and these adorable behind-the-scenes moments of the two will make your heart skip a beat. Convince us that they're not literally Aladdin and Jasmine in real life. Not to mention the adorable pictures the two of them shared while filming on set. Do you have a favorite moment between these 2 co-stars?
Get off of it.
Although there was plenty of skepticism before the live action was released over whether or not Will Smith could pull off being the genie, it's safe to say his character ended up being a huge hit. How could we doubt that the Fresh Prince wouldn't step into that role with everything he had? While he was in a lot of the movie, they couldn't fit all of his appearances into the 90 minutes. That's what deleted scenes are for. And this one happens right after Aladdin made a fool of himself when offering gifts to Princess Jasmine. Who doesn't love fireworks?
Fireworks!
I like fireworks.
If you've watched Aladdin, you know that while the idea of 3 wishes from a magical genie sounds pretty ideal, they can have terrible consequences. Which is why the genie makes sure Aladdin knows exactly how to make a proper wish before he touches the lamp. But in this deleted scene, the genie takes his warning a step further and even tells Aladdin stories of his past masters. Poor Saeed.
Wish to be irresistible to all women.
If you've watched Will Smith in action, you know that he can't go 10 minutes without making an entire room burst into laughter.
Oh, the genie is on fire!
So there's no doubt being on set with this world-renowned celebrity was anything short of absolutely hilarious. And these behind-the-scenes moments with Will are all the proof we need. How did they even get through filming a serious scene with him?
It's a big snake. It's a scary snake.
A lot of us grew up watching Disney hoping one day to live out our own fairy tales. True love, magic, and royalty were what we dreamed of, and the A Whole New World scene was literally the definition of everything Disney. Imagine being whisked away on a magic carpet. But while we'd all love to pretend that that could actually happen, we're here to burst your bubble and to show you just how unmagical the filming for the live-action version actually was. Well, at least we got adorable behind-the-scenes moments of Mena and Naomi vlogging together.
Hey, girl. Look how beautiful she looks.
We definitely wouldn't have had the bantering relationship between Aladdin and the genie on screen if there wasn't a huge bromance off screen. Yep, we're talking about Mena and Will. If you thought Mena and Naomi were adorable off screen, wait until you see some of the behind-the-scenes antics these 2 actors got into. Mena might claim that
He's so hard to work with. This is ridiculous.
but we'd wager it's actually the exact opposite. What do you guys think of a full-length movie just of their bloopers? We need it ASAP.
He's been amazing. I mean, seriously the best castmate I could ask for.
Speaking of off-camera Mena, well, he's hilarious. Will definitely wasn't the only comedian on set during their months of filming. Whether it was throwing out random peace signs, modeling Aladdin's outfits, or ruining takes by walking through them when he wasn't supposed to, he looks like he would be fun to work with. What actor out of the cast would you want to work with the most?
This is Max, our AD. He's about to get mad at me.
This next scene we're going to talk about took a lot of work not just from the main cast, but from literally hundreds of people. It's probably the most showy scene of the movie, and if you take a look at the behind the scenes of it, it definitely wasn't easy to create. It's the genie's parade into the castle, singing Prince Ali, Fabulous He, Ali Ababa, of course. The CGI team also had a lot of work to do. Take a look.
Just as much a pleasure for me, Your Highness, sir.
Sometimes when you're on set, things just don't go as planned, and that applies to everyone and everything. If every take of a movie went perfectly, it wouldn't take months of filming to get the film done. Whether it's props not cooperating or actors just having a human moment, we can't all be ninjas in real life. Mistakes happen. But that doesn't mean those mistakes can't be hilarious. In fact, the Aladdin live action has some pretty hilarious bloopers. Let's just say they really know how to make you fall for them.
Oh, here.
Of course, Jasmine couldn't just return to the palace grounds and pretend that nothing had happened during her rendezvous in Agrabah. In this deleted scene, the princess pleads with her father to see what she does when it comes to their people and maybe get rid of Jafar once and for all. She's a strong, independent princess with an actual pet tiger, and no one, not even a villain, is going to stop her. It may have taken a while for him to come around, but she got her way in the end.
The people were threatened by your soldiers, not by criminals.
Speaking of Jafar, this deleted scene really brings out his true character. If you weren't sure how far Jafar would actually go to one day rule Agrabah, this scene will sure tell you. He'll go to any lengths in order to get his hands on the genie lamp, and his sidekick Iago is right there on his shoulder ready to help him every step of the way, even if it means turning to the sands of time.
I need real power. I need the lamp!
Speaking of Iago, pets are a huge part of Aladdin. We have Iago, Abu, and Raja as main characters throughout the film. And while this may be a live-action version of the film, we hate to break it to you, but the animals are still very much CGI, which means during filming, they're not actually next to the actors. Well, things can get a bit awkward on set when there's a monologue and the actors find themselves speaking to a stuffed animal instead.
Raja?
Ah, Prince Anders. If only you'd come to woo the princess before she met Aladdin. We're sure if his goofiness hadn't impressed her, his canon in this deleted scene might have. Bombs away! He may not have impressed Jasmine, but he sure did impress the studio. Disney recently announced that they have a Prince Anders spin-off currently at the work. We can't wait to see where this spin-off takes him, and his canon. How do you feel about Disney's announcement?
You naughty girls, you lied.
Of course, at the end of the day, a movie is only as good as its cast, and this behind-the-scenes moment of Will rapping on set shows you just how much love was between both the cast and crew. We can't be anything but grateful that Disney managed to put together such an amazing team to bring us some more Disney magic. We're sweating just thinking about how much time and effort went into making this film Disney-ready. Kudos to Mena, Naomi, and Will for pulling off some of the biggest Disney characters ever, while still managing to keep the fun behind the scenes alive.
It's like a frickin' student film.
What was your favorite behind-the-scenes moment? Do you think they should have kept in any deleted scenes? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.